Hi Aquarius, thank you for joining me for your February 2018 forecast for the month. I am eclipsing in a new tarot deck, and it is the Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley. I was inspired to get this by a client who in a reading suggested I purchase it, and I am in love with it. So the back of the deck is so beautiful, and I've been getting some great energy. So let's just jump into the astrology, and I'll be pulling the cards soon. We are just getting out of a full moon total eclipse at the end of January on the 31st at 11 degrees of Leo in your 7th house of romance and partnership. I'm sorry, not romance, marriage, partnership and business connections, but the husband, the wife, the spouse, your soulmate. And this full moon has, well, it's a shaky month because Aquarius, you are affected mid-month with an eclipse in your sector, but the full moon brought some closure to you and an awareness within one of your existing relationships, whether this is with business or with someone you are either living with or married to. And full moons and total eclipses and supermoons and blue moons are very powerful, and this moon was all of them. So I think that what you are aware of exists in your partnership arena, and you might be making decisions in February almost immediately and according to what is unveiled and what is revealed to you throughout that time period at the end of January into the first 2 days of February. But eclipse energy is 6 months, and you are assessing the relationship you're in. You also might become privy to some information regarding that relationship. And when you do, I would heed that. I would quietly assess what you need to do. For some of you, this is shady stuff. For some of you, this is like, oh, that's been going on. I'm getting some warnings, not every relationship, but there's some red flags coming up here for you. And if you're not happy with the way things are going, you can make changes. So you're not tied to anything forever, no matter what the status is. You know, married or not married, you weren't born as a couple, and you won't die as one. We all die. We all die as individuals. So make your decisions based upon who you are at your core, and then you can never be upset with those because you know what truly resonates with you, Aquarius. Now, on the 10th of February, Venus enters Pisces, and this month is beautiful for your security and self-confidence and the money that you are earning. So, self-confidence is important this month, and it's attractive. It's an attractive quality in you because the planet of attraction, Venus, enters Pisces on the 10th and stimulates this attraction energy. And there's a smoothing over of your budget and the money that you have and what you are earning and what you are spending. So with Venus in the 2nd house, there's a generosity to this, to you, and you could be giving just as much as you're receiving. On the 15th, we have our new moon partial eclipse at 27 degrees of Aquarius. And that will take place in the 1st house for you of self and body. And eclipse season really isn't the best time to take strong risks and to start fencing or skydiving. I feel like you want to play it safe a little bit throughout this time period with anything physical. And that definitely includes you because of the eclipse occurring in the 1st house of the body. I feel like, you know, Aquarius is eclipsed in the subconscious mind mid-month, and you aren't seeing things all so clear. And that's okay because not a lot of people are in eclipse season. I skipped over Valentine's Day, and I'm sure that people are celebrating that somewhere on the 14th. So the full moon or the new moon takes place after the Valentine's Day, the day after. On the 17th, Mercury. Oh, let me just say this. What would be good for the eclipse on the 15th is for you to incorporate a new habit. And this could really last a 6-month period of time, even a year and a half. So if you want to commit to fitness regimens and health routines, or just something that's a fresh start for you, a reset button is important for Aquarius to push, and Aquarius rising on the 15th of February. So please watch your ascendant forecast as well as your moon sign. If you're lucky enough to know the time you were born, you can find out what your rising sign is online. So there's a reset for you. Some of you are making disconnections at the end of January and starting new again halfway through February. Following the new moon partial eclipse on the 17th, we have Mercury moving into the sign of Pisces to join Venus and Neptune. And a day later, the sun enters Pisces. So this is all about what you are earning and receiving. There's promotion available to you as well, Aquarius, or go after, with a fine-tooth comb with Mercury there, go after all that you need to acquire and the financial goals that you want in February. You have planetary assistance in this sector, and all of this trines Jupiter in the sign of Scorpio. So this water energy is such an expansive energy. Your money is going threefold. There's a triple fold here to this energy, and your career is benefiting from this in a big way, and all year because of Jupiter in the 10th house. Let's see what cards are here for you, and I would like to take a moment to read from an excerpt from this tarot deck that I fell in love with, and it's a quote from Aleister Crowley. And every blue moon, or once in a blue moon, literally, I like to pay homage to an artist or a reader or a creative illustrator, and Aleister Crowley is a conceptual genius, and I wanted to just say one of his quotes from this deck that inspired me. The tarot is a pictorial representation of the forces of nature as conceived by ancients according to a conventional symbolism. At first sight, one would suppose this arrangement to be arbitrary, but it is not. It is necessitated by the structure of the universe, and in particular of the solar system, as symbolized by the Holy Kabbalah. And I just found that to be very pinpointed, accurate, and very well expressed. So I wanted to share that. And if you would like to read with me, Aquarius, or have your chart done, or get yourself a reading, I'm located at audreyalison.com. You can find me there and purchase your reading via PayPal. Here are your cards for the month of February. Oh, okay, the Ten of Swords. So some of you, and not all of you, will be stressed throughout eclipse season. And the Ten of Swords is the most stress. And some of you are feeling defeated. And some of you have split from marriages with a full moon eclipse in the marriage sector. Relationships that are rocky are really hard to hold on to. And you would have to have a lot going on in your marriage to have it dismantle. I feel like there would have to be issues prior to this eclipse. It wouldn't just be that things were fine and then all of a sudden, oh wait, they're eclipsed out of the situation. Well, you never know. But I'm feeling like you have been handling the Ten of Swords for some time. And it comes with some defeat energy. And no matter how hard you try, it's just not where you want it to be. That could apply to what's happening at the top of the month. Let's see what else is here. Four of Cups. Well, here's your water. The Sun, Venus, Mercury, and Neptune, all in Pisces. Four of Cups. This is an emotional time. You could be feeling upset or feeling sad about something. And this isn't a month to judge yourself. Tread lightly with yourself. You don't, want to put the whole world's burdens upon you. Ooh, Now we're talking. Here's the world, the universe. You went from one of the worst cards to one of the most positive, and in that order, which tells me things are looking up. So maybe you need to cut free from something or allow these eclipses to bring in a fresh start for you. And then you can feel that card of the world, which is success. The second house of money being influenced. Success, well-being, and happiness. The completion of your goals. A culmination of hard work is the world. And the Five of Discs, or the Five of Coins. It says worry. Oh, I didn't read the bottoms of these. This one says ruin. This one says luxury, although that's not my go-to with the Four of Cups, from what I know of the Four of Cups. And then this was the universe, which is actually the world in the major arcana. And the Five of Coins, worry. And the Five of Coins could also symbolize that you are coming from a place of lack, a lack mentality. And maybe you're not looking at the reality of all that's around you. You are focused on the worry and where you are not. Start focusing on where you envision yourself as opposed to where you aren't right now. So you can remove that Ten of Swords, the anxiety, this energy of worry in combination with the Five of Coins, and any sadness or things about regret or what upsets you. Leave this behind. Let this get eclipsed out of the picture during eclipse season. Release all of that. Your major arcana card is the world. So the world is your oyster. You can have anything you like. And with this fresh start mid-month, it might be time for Aquarius to reset the life path. I hope this was helpful for you. I'm wishing you a beautiful month. And remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars. Oh, you know what else? I wanted to say happy solar return because it's still your birthday month. So don't forget to make your list of what you'd like to achieve for the year. It could be very beneficial if you focus on your intentions for the full year on your solar return and write them out. Write a little list, very positive, of what you can see yourself achieving. And now, remember, the sky is limitless, Aquarius, so reach for the stars.